Hi guys, welcome to another audio video, and I'll be reading Judges 12 of the King James Version Bible. And it reads, "And the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together and went northward and said unto Jephthah, Wherefore passest thou over to fight against the children of Ammon, and didst not call us to go with thee? We will burn thine house upon thee with fire." And Jephthah said unto them, I and my people were at great strife with the children of Ammon, and when I called you, ye delivered me not out of their hands. And when I saw that ye delivered me not, I put my life in my hands and passed over against the children of Ammon, and the Lord delivered them into my hand. Wherefore then are ye come up unto me this day to fight against me? Then Jephthah gathered together all the men of Gilead and fought with Ephraim. And the men of Gilead smote Ephraim, because they said, Ye Gileadites are fugitive of Ephraim among the Ephraimites and among the Manassites. And the Gileadites took the messages. Took the passages of Jordan before the Ephraimites. And it was so that when those Ephraimites which were escaped said, Let me go over, that the men of Gilead said unto him, Art thou an Ephraimite? If he said, Nay, then said they unto him, Say now, Shibboleth. And he said, Shibboleth, for he could not frame to pronounce it right. Then they took him and slew him at the passages of Jordan. And there fell at that time of the Ephraimite 42,000. And Jephthah judged Israel 6 years. Then died Jephthah the Gileadite, and was buried in one of the cities of Gilead. And after him Ibzan, I don't know why I'm saying Ibzan of Bethlehem judged Israel. And he had 30 sons and 30 daughters, whom he sent abroad, and took in 30 daughters from abroad for his sons, and he judged Israel 7 years. Then died Ibzan, and was buried at Bethlehem. And after him Elon, a Zebulonite, judged Israel, and he judged Israel 10 years. And Elon the Zebulonite died, and was buried in Aijalon, in the city of Zebulun. And after him Abdon the son of Hillel, a Pirathonite, judged Israel. And he had 40 sons and 30 nephews, that rode on 60 ass colts. And he judged Israel 8 years. And Abdon the son of Hillel, the Pirathonite, died, and was buried in Pirathon, in the land of Ephraim, in the mount of the Amalekites. Alright guys, in this chapter we see where the children of Israel, they want to come, basically the Ephraimites wanted to come against Jephthah, because Jephthah had slain the Ammonites, and they're saying, how is it that he went and fought against the Ammonites without them? But he did call for their assistance, and they gave him none. Okay? And he called unto the Lord, and the Lord heard his cry, and the Lord assisted him. And we see where he delivered the people from the Ammonites with the help of the Lord. And now the Ephraimites, they seem to be very angered by the fact that Jephthah is now ruling, and he's now ruling because he took on the Ammonites for the children of Israel and delivered the children of Israel as they had promised. Okay, the Ephraimites. Okay, and here we see where they're actually questioning him, and it's not for them to question, because if you recall from the previous chapter, he made a vow to God. So he's answerable to God, not to them. He made his vow, he kept his vow, and God had given him what he wanted. God had given him the victory. And if you remember, the prerequisite for him becoming the leader over the children of Ephraimites is for him to deliver the children of Israel from the hands of the Ammonites, which he did through his vow with God. So he's not answerable to them, he's answerable to God. And guys, that's something I want you all to take into consideration. Okay, the vow that you make with God, and whatever bond that you make with God, is greater than any earthly vow that you can have, any earthly thing that you can do or ascertain. God supersedes all of that. And I need you to remember that. I mean, as simple and as plain as that is, I want you to remember that, because I think we fail to recall that at times. And that is the reason why we falter. Even as Christians, we falter because we forget that God's will supersedes all else. And that's where our downfall begins. And I don't want you to fall prey to the wiles of the devil. Okay? And so you need to remember this. Store it in your heart. Okay? Write it on your heart. Write it on your eyelids if you need to. And close your eyes when you need to see it. But remember, the will of God supersedes all else. Alright, guys? Alright, so that is it for me. Very plain and simple. Okay, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you're alerted to whenever a new audio video is posted. And guys, please don't forget to leave your thoughts, your comments, any revelations down below in the comment section. Have yourselves a blessed day, and guys, remember to keep your salvation. And if you've not yet gained it, seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.